After the gold processing is done, either you load the data in a data warehouse or the business reporting tool reads records from the gold layer itself. As we do not have any data warehouse out of the box, Databricks provides SQL warehouse. So we'll have to use SQL warehouse to perform a lot of SQL operations. As a hint here, you might need to use window functions like dense rank, row number, sum over, lead, lag, common table expressions, etc. So we'll have to use a lot of complex SQL functionalities to achieve all these business use cases. Now the questions that you see, these are business statements, and you'll have to find the answer of these business statements using SQL queries. And you can expect that the SQL queries would be pretty complex. If you want, you can use Spark data frame also. If you're not using Databricks SQL, you can read the records from SQL warehouse and use Spark SQL or Spark data frame to answer the business statements. So these are some of the business statements. Then this is another set. Then this is another set. So there's nothing else that you have to do. You have done all the processing, all the transformation and aggregation are done till the gold layer. Now it is time to handle some business use case. So we'll be using SQL statements or we'll be using Databricks SQL to answer business queries. You might think that this is a job of the reporting tool or the data analyst, but as a data engineer also you should do it. You should know fair amount of complex SQL. I do not have any separate section for SQL in the course. I have a free course in my website for SQL where I have provided some advanced SQL functionalities. So you can go through it or you can try it out yourself. Now one call out is that if you want to use Lakebase instead of SQL warehouse to store the records or pull the records from the gold layer and then store it in Lakebase and then execute the query, that is also fine. Or else you definitely have to use SQL warehouse to perform all these SQL operations.